early read, early information. He's as well switched over to the P2000, so a number of people going back toward that gun. But Cajun starting it off against Crims, Dupree on Olaf as well, but now it's Dupree that has to hold the A site because Device is lost at the top of the ramp towards CT, but Dupree taking down Dennis and flushing on Catwalk. It's all left on to poor JW. And he's going to fall back and as well on this. He does have bomb to work with, but with 4 players against him, and look at this. Cajun already going for the information. There's not much he's going to do. Good shot as well from Cajun. Device is going to see them now. Gets the shots away. First one dead. 2 players dropped. No, just the first. It looked like Crims was going to go as well, but Olaf's dead inside of that CT spawn. He's been found by Cajun, and the rest of them are getting shut down as well. So far, very little damage even dealt. As Dupree the only one to take any of it, and it's only a little tiny fraction. 19 HP lost. Finally, though, Device will get shot by Crims. But he on 17 HP is doomed for death, and that will happen shortly. And it's Zipix only inside here. Already they're in. He's trying to just stay alive, fake the one-on-ones, take the angles in his favor. He gets 1 kill out of it. That's all. JW too far forward. He couldn't figure out exactly where he was. Luckily, Dupree did get 1 on that lurk on that flank, and they're going to try and go for this immediately. But watch Cajun because as he comes through the tunnels, it's going to be Crims in a perfect position to catch him off when he goes by. Cajun's not even going to look this way, so this is a free kill. That makes it now 3 versus 2. Inside the site as well, and on that, Device and Dupree don't fancy their chances at all. They're going to run back and try and save the AWP.
Dennis and Flusher, relatively low HP. All 3 players towards middle, but Carrigan coming in towards lower B here could be very dangerous indeed if he gets the timing right. Crims flashing over towards middle, boosting up as well. Perfect time for Carrigan to face right now. He is going to be detected. Crims takes him down and neutralizes this down to a 3-on-3.
Crims. Great find for him. Once again, Fnatic, when they slow the pace, they find the opening. They're always capable of getting back into any situation. And now with this approach toward B, Zipix, who started off with a kill through the smoke, is going to have to hold, and he's going to change his angle, get toward the car instead. Cajun is going to hold off mid when Dennis pushes through, but he's not going to be close enough to get a trade kill in favor. That does work out, though. They stop the mid-approach, and Zipix just mows them down. That's perfect from Astralis. Device has rotated accordingly, and this is smart. Now he's in a prime position. Olaf, is he going to go for the drop strategy? Smoke's already in place. It looks like potentially they will. The second smoke tries to get them further toward quad, and they get Crims in an angle, so Device gets obliterated the second they walk through. Not only that, JW wins on Cajun. So fortunately, Dupree's still in pit. It gives them some retake potential, and he gets Olaf because of it, but JW's smarter than that. He'll find Carrigan in middle, and now with bomb down, it's a 3 versus 2. And both of Astralis' players are very separate. Dupree's going to go solo at this point because Zipix still hasn't figured out where JW's gone. And a flash up, he's going to be spotted? No, not quite. It looked like Crims would go for the peak, but he's going to get him regardless as he gets close to the site. And Zipix, quick nade in, should get 1, but that's only 1. There's still 2 more to find. And that bomb planted for Catwalk means they don't have the perfect angle on it, but he still has to take the fight. Low HP on JW, but Dennis is going to hold it together, and Fnatic will win the round just barely with 1 gun left. Cajun's going to boost Dupree, so they're trying slightly different things here. A little bit more inventive from Astralis than we formerly used to see. Crims actually gets a read on that. He tries to pre-fire this. He's got the crosshair lined up. Dupree still holds true, and Device does get the kill on B, so already 2 prongs of the approach down for Fnatic.
JW and Dennis salvaging Olaf's.
But here's the thing, they don't have the information at this point, so they still have 3 players on A, which means Carrigan and Device are going to be the ones under threat.
Device needs to hit this.
They absolutely need to hit their shots. Device missing the first one, gets them a little bit closer up the corridor. Dennis absolutely obliterates him. Carrigan can't find Flush over top of the smoke just yet, and Flush is going to go down surely once Carrigan does spot him, but he doesn't hit the shot. Come on, Carrigan finally puts him down. That buys so much time, though. Dennis in position as well with the AWP. Bomb goes down. And there's only 2 players left for Fnatic this time, so the most opportune moment for a retake, but JW takes the issue to hand and peeks out, catches Cajun off guard before he can get set. He may do it again to Zipix. He does! That's absolutely insane that he's got that much courage. And what a difference it makes, because it was a 3-on-2 for the retake. Wow. They can't even get that far.
We can cast together forever.
Forever and ever.
Until we die. I'm not going to die.
You are immortal. I'm going to die next week on the other hand.
Oh god, it's happening again. The auto snipers, the orbs, and it's just an absolute bloodbath towards middle. So much damage inflicted as Zipex drops first. And there it is. We've seen it before in many grand finals, and they're doing it again here in round number 15.
And then the immediate ensuing pressure onto that B site applied, given the lost man, but Carrigan holds true. He gets a shot, so does Device. Double up set up toward that site, and Carrigan now onto JW. Taste your own medicine, Fnatic, as the scoped rifles favor Astralis in this one. Bomb still in the possession of Dennis, and they're going to try and push through this. Device takes the AK. Bomb dropped again. Last player low HP. It's Flusha with 6. And Astralis, well, it took them a while. They'll get a 6th round out of this. Flush is going to try and get up ramp with the pistol in better position, but Dupree hits the shot instead. That means Olaf has to wait for the rotations. Smoke deployed, he wants to try and get information to see if he can spot one on the cross. Dupree gets by. Device is going to hold that angle. JW, meanwhile, wants to take back Catwalk, crucially so, because the bomb is planted for it. And he pushes in with the USP. Xyp9x in behind the stairwell. It's a good setup, a good crossfire position with he and Kerrigan. Olaf and Dennis coming in from long. Olaf's got Cajun.B. That starts to divide and conquer because now JW with distraction can walk up from Catwalk. So thankfully Xyp9x hits that shot. And the two remaining on the platform, though, they've gone down. Olaf, he hits two quick shots very fast in succession. And now Xyp9x has to try and fight back into this.
Oh my God. Are you kidding right now?
I was going to say the bomb's already being defused, but it doesn't matter when Dennis hits that.
Dennis and Olaf Meister.
Kerrigan's actually already positioned in tunnels to try and cut off rotations. This is going to be an A-take as Astralis do work in. Molotov already to clear it. Drop down. Olaf was ready for that, though, so Dupree, he basically just plays martyr and gets information at the best case scenario. And now they'll sit and wait, Fnatic. This is all about timing. This is all about retake.
It's all about Kerrigan. He gets one. If he gets a double here, that's the round secured. He gets a triple. Fantastic stuff from Kerrigan. Being quiet in the first half, but that's absolutely vital here for Astralis. And Dennis now in a 4-on-1. We saw him in such a key position there, and Kerrigan delivering the goods just when it mattered.
And Dennis is going to try and get away. He'll be found by Kerrigan.
Time's ticking away now. Need to decide where they're going with this. Bomb is currently still towards middle, making his way towards short. And that first pick from Flusher, of course, he just faces, takes down Device as well.
They're going to go on this regardless. Jump shot from Flusher with the pistol that time. Puts him further back inside CT, so it's Olaf instead that has to find the angle. And it's with the M4. Dennis, they still got the two-team punch here at long, and he's actually going to turn back and find Dupree. It's falling apart very quickly from Astralis' side. Finally, Cajun with a kill. They can try and go for the plant. GW's just waiting on this box for a chance. Doesn't go for the jump, but he'll hold an angle if anyone dares approach and peek aggressively from on the platform. As Dennis and Olaf are going to come from that approach at long. Molotov goes out. It's going to segregate the two, but Olaf's ahead of it, and Olaf's got Cajun immediately on arrival. It's on Xyp9x on the site. AWP from Kerrigan has Catwalk, but Xyp9x needs to stay alive. He gets the first kill on JW. Still trying to weave behind this box. Looks for the second headshot. Can't find it. Kerrigan, meanwhile, though, does get one more kill. And now he can try to play the bomb. He's going to switch to the AK. But he's low on HP. He can't take this peek. He's overfaced at the wide peek, and he still gets it. Crims, he can't hit the shot. And Astralis get the round. A three-man push onto long. That's where all the pressure is going to be applied. Dennis is the one inside of pit right now. And from his perspective, he's got a large task ahead of him.
He just wants to pick up one hand, then get backed up from the A round from Olaf.
He does spot them, goes for the initial damage. Not even really landing a shot on Xyp9x. Goes bounce flash as well. Olaf gets one, but they immediately triangulate on the player inside of pit. And flush, he has to fall back down into CT. They give this up for the retake. Horrible, horrible gap in that smoke. So thankfully the flash is well timed and allows two to cross. And then we'll get the bomb in play.
Okay, 4-on-3 situation, and once again the CTs with not much footing in towards the retake. We have got JW and Spawn hoping someone walks to his crosshair.
And Device was smart. He waited at the top of mid as well, knowing that likely they were going to go Catwalk at some point in time. Gets the first op shot, goes extremely low, down to 19, but smokes himself off, and Crims can't find an opening. He's going to fall away as well. They want to save this AK and this AWP. Kerrigan spots Crims running. Question is, though, do they chase? They've got money to work with, but is it worth it? Is it justified in the fact that they don't have much on the Fnatic side, and all they're really doing is starting to take a dent out of something that could work into their benefit later? They do get AW at least. There's no one watching mid right now, so this is an all-right alternative for Astralis, but they are committing to it. Dupree just putting utility out. Throws it to the left as well, so it looked like he would go for the CT spawn grab, but he's actually going to push up onto Catwalk, while the others, this is a great fake. The left side smoke at mid means they can't see from window. They have to pull Dennis back down to mid, and the second one on Catwalk means that they're pretty much already all in the A site. Dupree just has to cut them off, and 3 will walk into B. Unfortunately, Dupree goes down early, so now Cajun, Xyp9x, and Kerrigan need to find fast frags against Crims, who smartly, as Crims always does, plays efficiently and gets away from danger.
He needs to make sure he stayed alive there, couldn't drop an early frag. It's going to be a 5-on-3, but still a difficult retake here, considering they have 3 sniper rifles coming in. They are going to be bunching up towards the mid doors. We can see as well Kerrigan making his way towards lower B. So influential in his position before. Can he deliver once again? He can't. Flusher takes him down. 2 to play for now for Astralis.
Cajun watching window. Xyp9x actually going to get aggressive potentially on it. Flash over. I don't know if I advise this peek, and definitely not. Crims gets him. Flusher finds the entry from tunnel. And it looked like the fake worked all until Dupree went down in middle, and Crims smartly backs out of danger. Retake more than successful, and Fnatic finally get their 3rd round in the half. Olaf's going to give that up, though. He's looking toward mid. That single smoke is going to attract him. He's drawn to it like a firefly on light, but it's JW with the second off that now comes into play. Goes for the jump, and he hits it as well. Down goes Dupree. Device gets 1 in turn, but it's 3. at the price of 1, and Astralis, again, that reset potential was such a factor. They aren't going to find it in this round unless Device comes up with something in a bag of tricks that doesn't seem to be that deep. Not to mention time is only 8 seconds, and they're completely pinchered him in on this catwalk position. He can't even fight his way out of this. Instead, he's going to go for the peak. He's going to go down. JW sees one. He definitely, he waits for the trigger disc. Well, now he'll fire. cajunb goes down, and there's no escape. They've committed to mid. They can't get back because JW will lock them in. Now they've come through. He's got a second kill. Where's the push from CT? Great response from Device, but it's all on him. That was so well done from JW. And again, Astralis look hesitant, and it costs them.
And JW just capitalizing there. We saw him thinking about it. He takes control, pushes long, and gives Fnatic their 15th round, and potentially the round that wins in the game as well. As you can see, the money's very low. Dennis applying the pressure once again. Gets 2 at the top of middle. cajunb takes him down, but it's a heavy man advantage now going towards Fnatic.
And JW's position is really smart as well because Kerrigan can't do much inside of the tunnels. His 2 teammates at mid will have to try and support him. That smoke does cover off JW in its entirety. It looked like it might go slightly far and actually work in his favor, but Olaf gets Device now instead through the doors, and it's down to just Kerrigan and cajunb against 4 Fnatic players. We've yet to see them overcome a deficit of this amount and this nature on their T side, so it's not looking solid for Astralis. Flash goes in, Kerrigan caught by both of those as the bomb lurks at top of middle right now. cajunb the one to hold it, spotted. JW with the AWP, it's down on Cat. This is the game. There will be nothing Kerrigan can do. He'll try his mightiest with the AK-47 as he rotates back down through the tunnels. He's already spotted up. Flush is going to take shots. That'll bait it out, and Flush is going to close it himself. 16-14.